Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Jake, and we're back with another Tabletop Tuesday. It's a double Tuesday since I had unboxing before this, and now we're getting into B-17, Queen of the Skies, our 5th mission. So to catch everyone up, our bomber is still good to go. Majestic Reaper. We don't know what the target's going to be. We know that unfortunately we had 0% hit on the Cherbourg when we went there last time. Everyone survived except for a navigator who had a severe wound who's out of the war. His replacement is Lieutenant Carson. So that's where we're starting today. We will be using our standard sequence of play by Lee Barlow. It's proven to be invaluable. So we know that that's what we got. We're going to mission 5. So let's see. Everybody's on mission 5. This is the last of our easy missions. From this point forward, we are rolling to see where we are in the formation and where our squadron position is, and a couple of other things that take place. But we'll get to those when we get to them. So there we go. Okay, here's our bomber. We're going to be getting into this. Okay, the first thing we want to do, we're going to do target determination, which is G1, G2, or G3. Back to our charts here. Hopefully the charts will come up a little bit better. Now I did some re-picture taking of them, and hopefully I got it a little bit better. We can see them. If anything, we'll try to put them up here so you can definitely see them. So we're doing the target determination G1, 2, or 3. So here's G1. This is for mission 5. These are missions 6 to 10, and then 11 to 25. Whew, that's a large group, especially if we got to go all the way to Kiel. Add 1 to the die roll for flak occurrence over target zone, table 02. Oh, that is the ones that have the stars. Okay, so let's find out where we're going to go first. We're rolling here a 1 die. We're going to roll for the target and the type. And here we go. 2. Oh my goodness, you won't believe where we're going. Back to Cherbourg. It wanted, apparently we did not hit it well enough last time. Well, we didn't hit it at all last time. So the target is an airfield. Airfield. And target city is, that's very, not unfortunate, very interesting that we keep getting the same one. B-U-R-G, that's an H. Okay, there we go. We got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do our formation, which is G4 here. So drop over here at G4. We only roll 1 die for 1 die roll for mission 16 through 25. Formation position, we roll 2 die to see where we are in the mission. If I remember correctly, though, we on these missions, we are always in the middle. Because we're a rookie crew, we'll start rolling them next time. So we are in the middle, and squadron positions in the middle also. There we go. All right, we are in the middle now, and yeah, we roll formation position G4. Oh, maybe I got that wrong. And then squadron position is only, my bad. We are not always in the middle. I thought I had that right. We're not always in the middle. We have to roll for this. This is 2 die, and we just add them up. So middle will be 3 to 11. We'd be lead or tail end Charlie on a 2 or a 12. So here we go. All right, we got an 8, so we are in the middle. So really didn't change that much. All right, so we're in the middle, and we're going to do zone information. So let's flip this bad boy over. Here's our zone information. So let's find Cherbourg. All right, so we are over the water. This is a -2. And this is a 0, starts off as a 0. This is a -1. Let's just see if there's any notes for us here. Because we're in the middle. Tail, no. Low is +1. So we are currently in the middle. Sorry about that. I'm going to get a pencil here that's got an actual eraser on it. I think I got a big eraser sitting around here somewhere. All right. All right, like I was saying, we're going to Cherbourg. We have a -2 over water and a -0 over water and France. So, move that out of the way. Okay. So, because we're in the middle position, we get a -1. So this becomes a -3, and the 0 here becomes a -1. So, next on the hit parade, okay, we're going to move the bomber. So we're going to Cherbourg here. Got the screen that came up that's got it circled. I actually used that one last time. So we're going to move to Zone 1. You'll notice that we have no German fighter attacks there, okay? So we are going to move to Zone 2. Now, Zone 2, we can get fighter attacks. So let's take a look here. Our next thing, we moved bomber. We determine the fighter coverage for the zone. Okay, we would normally roll on G5 here, which is fighter cover, but missions 1 through 5 are automatically good fighter cover. The last time we get the good fighter cover. So Zone 2 is good, and Zone 3 is good, going back is good, and going back is good. So yeah, because we know the furthest fighters can go at this time of the war is Zone 4. So we got 2 more zones to go before we run out of fighter cover. So we just determined that. Now we're going to roll for the attacking waves of German fighters. And that is done on B1 or B2. Okay, we're going to find B1, B2. Here we go. Here's our B1. Number of German fighter waves in non-designated target zone. That's a non-designated target zone. So after that, we go to B3. So what we're hoping for, and we will notice here, fighter waves, we get a -3. So if we roll a 6, -3 is 3. So chances are we're going to get 0. Here. Wrong one. Here, we would have no fighter waves. So let's go ahead and roll. 5 -3 is 2. And fighter waves, none. So we have no fighter waves. Then we're going to start a new turn, if none. So now we're going to get to move the bomber again. Coming in at the IP for Cherbourg. Except for now we're in Zone 3. So we already know the fighter cover is good. We're going to roll for the attacking waves B1 or B2. We are now number of German fighters in designated target zone. Okay, I did not look to see why that -1 is there. I think it's because subtracts. I think it's because of this note A. Note B is just go to it. So roll 1A. A poor or bad weather over the target zone from table O1. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, we can figure the weather over the target zone. We'll do that next because I messed that up. You got to do weather first, which is O1. didn't affect anything here. So here's our weather. We're going to roll 2 die and just add them up. We don't have bad weather. We got poor weather. Poor and bad weather cause X number of funny things on the chart here. So we're weather over the target zone. Let's see what we end up with here. 3. So we're going to add 3 up. 3 is poor weather over the target zone. Probably going to miss it again. So weather targets poor. Okay, poor. Now it says because it is poor weather causes a -1 on the bomb roll on table 06 and a -1 in the landing roll on, well, we don't have to worry about that. We're not landing. Both poor and bad weather cause a -1 on table B2 to German fighter waves in designated target zone, a -1 on table O2 for the target, and then a -1 on table M4 for fighter cover. So basically, this is going to give us a we'll annotate this, a -1 across all of our various rolls when we roll the dice at this time, because we have poor weather. And just making sure here, yes, bad weather, it's just poor. Could have been bad, I guess, which is even worse. All right, so now we know the weather over the target. We know that we now have to roll for the number of attacking waves, which is B. Where's B1? Okay. Except for we know we have to subtract 1. Here's the target zone. Poor bad weather over the target from table 01. Subtract 1 from this roll. So number of German fighters, 1 dice we roll, and how many waves? We have 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So that's 1 wave. We go to table B3. Let's see, probably not seeing that here. Here's B3, the long list. I'll flash it up on the screen. So now, as always, the red die is 10s, and this is 1s, and we roll. We end up with a 13. We have 3 190s, 12 high, 130 high, and 3 high. Oh, my goodness, we're always... Okay, we got, let's see, any notes down here? Notes. Cannot fire at the fighter, normally be driven off by fighter cover. B, let's see, B. I don't see a note. Let's make sure. No notes on that. Fighters are driven off by other B-17s if out of formation. Roll again. Only the top turret Brady room guns may fire at this fighter. Both must roll a 6 to hit. Well, we don't have any notes. So that's what we will end up with. We'll end up with 3 190s. We got 12 o'clock high again. And 130 high. And lastly, we got 3 high. So they're all coming in from the height. Okay, so we did specify the fighters. And now we go to try to keep my guys in their proper position over here. So now what we're going to do is, per what we noted here earlier, -1 because of poor weather, we go to M4, which is here, fighter cover, and roll of poor. We have good cover, but we subtract a 1 from the die roll, which is kind of strange, but we do. All right, subtract 1, and we are rolling. Roll 1 die for each wave. We only have 1 wave, and we rolled a 2. 2 minus 1, oh yeah, I see, yeah, is 1. That means we run off 1 of the fighters, and the other 2 are going to come in and attack us. So now, come over here to the defensive fire phase. Now, let's see. If we're at 12 o'clock high, we can 190s. Okay, 190 high. We've got the nose and the top turret. And Rawhead needs to roll a 6. And 130 high, we got top turret, starboard waist, and the cheek. And we get more shots at 30 high. We get 3. And now we got 3 o'clock high. We just have the top turret and the starboard waist. Now, the good news is that because of this one, we're going to run off, I do believe, because we get to choose which one we want to run off. So high. Okay, he gets more firing, so we're going to get rid of this one aircraft right there. So now we did that. Now we're going to assign defensive fire, which is M1. So let's go over here like we did. We're going to mark off. I'm going to shoot at this guy first at 130 high, which is top turret, starboard cheek, and starboard waist. So top turret, starboard cheek, and starboard waist. There he is. All right. And he goes through, tail gunner doesn't get a shot at him. So we need to roll for the 130 high. We're going to need to roll a 6, but we can roll 3 times and see if we hit him at all. All right, starboard cheek takes a shot and misses. Starboard waist takes another shot and misses badly. And last, we got the top turret. 5 misses. Well, misses on this guy. We're going to now shoot at the one coming in at 3 o'clock high. Top turret takes a shot at him, which would be a 5 or a 6, and starboard waist is a 6. So starboard waist going to shoot again. And, whoop, that's starboard cheek. Sorry, starboard cheek. We shoot with the starboard waist and the top turret. Now, I don't recall from the rules if we can only shoot once per attack. So, okay, I did verify. It does not specifically say that I can't shoot both guns at both fighters as if they're not coming in on the exact same time, which they wouldn't, because that could lead to a mid-air collision between them, which they don't want. So, we are looking at 3 o'clock high. We got the top turret. You can roll a 5 or a 6. And there are markers to put on it if I was going to, for example, if I had a lot of them and I wanted to designate. Here, the top turret, right there. And let's see. And the starboard waist. So those are the 2 guns that can shoot at that fighter, and that you're supposed to mark them. But I can remember that much most of the time. So 3 o'clock high. All right. So starboard waist is going to take a shot first. He needs to roll a 6. 5. No. If it had been top turret, it would have hit him. Okay, top turret shoots at him and 2 misses. All right, both of these guys are going to be hitting the B-17. Let's see what happens here. Defensive fight. German pilot experiencing worried about resolved damage against the fighter. Nope. German fighter attacks M3. All right. We fighters to hit the B-17 roll 1 die per fighter. So we have 130 high. 5 or 6 he hits. 4 he misses. And then 3 o'clock high, he can do 4, 5, or 6. So he rolls and 1. Oh, wow, got lucky. Since they did not hit us, they are gone and done. Sweet. Well, that was good. Hot darn. All right, we don't have to worry about shells. No hits. And we don't have successive attacks, because they missed. So, all right, now we are over the target. So now we're going to do the flak over the target and see what happens as we going in for our bomb run here. So let's put this back down. Our flak is done on O. Our flak is done here. Flak over the target, roll 1 die. All right, amount of flak. Now we subtract 1 automatically because of poor weather. So after determining the amount of flak, go to table 03 to hit B-17 and see if the B-17 was hit. All right, so amount of flak minus 1, and we roll a 3 minus 1 is 2. We have a light flak only. So now we come over here to light. We do roll these 2 die, and it looks like they're going to miss unless they roll a 2 or a 12. Last time they rolled a 12. Let's see what we get this time. All right, this time nothing, and that was a 5 at 7. So a 7 is a complete miss. So no flak over the target. We are off to the bomb run, which is on this one here. And we have to subtract 1 from here also. So bomb run, we roll 1 die. And let's see, bombardier on the 11th or to 25th mission, you're going to add 1 to the die roll or not. If the B-17 is hit by flak over target, subtract 1. Was not. If the bombardier is killed, not worried about. And whether the bombs were on or off target, go to 07. So we're going to roll 1 die, minus 1, and see what we get. 2 minus 1 is 1. Off target again. Now we come down here to off target bomb. We're going to roll 2 dice. And literally we have to get a 2, 3, 5, or 10. Oh, I'm sorry, what did I say? 2, 3, 11, or 12. I don't know where 10 came from. So we're going to roll here, and we end up with a 7, which is off target, 0 hit on target, 0% whack. Okay. Now we turn the bomber around and don't move it. And let's see, turn them around. Coming back, no, we come back up in here. We're going to be looking for flak over the target. We'll do the flak first this time. Well, it says to do the fighter waves first, so that's what we'll do. We already know we're good. So we're going to roll for the number of attacking waves, B1 and B2. So let's get out our B1, B2-cher. All right. Here we go. Number of German fighters in designated. We minus 1 because of the poor weather. So minus 1, we roll. We get a 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we get 1 wave of German fighters. Same again. We're going to roll 10s and 1s. And we got a 46. So we go to 46. Oh, man, no attackers. See, fighters were driven off by other 17s. And we're not out of formation. So, wow, we got 46, yeah. No attackers. That will be good. So, let's see. We got, what? We got 0, 0, and 0 fighters. And okay, now let's see if we get lucky and get some no flak. Probably should have done the flak first, realistically, as we're turning back to head back to England. So let's go here. So we got weather. Nope, don't need the weather. We already know the weather is not good. It's poor. So flak over the target. We're going to minus 1 again, and we roll just 1 die. And a 3. 3 minus 1 again is light flak, which is 2. All right, so now we roll 2 die, and we're light again. Again, the only way it can hit us is with the 2 or a 12, and we roll a Woohoo! That was close. That shook everybody in the bomber. Got 11. It's still a miss, but it might have been some shrapnel holes somewheres. So since there's nothing here, 0, we move off to zone number 2. Coming into zone number 2, we're going to roll for the number of attacking waves again, which again is B1. Except for now, we're here, and we don't have to subtract anything because we're en route. So let's roll 1 die. So number of German fighter waves in non-designated target zone, which is, we do, -3. So -3, if he rolls a 6, we get 1. Anything besides a 6, there are 0 fighters. Oh, man. 6. 6 minus 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. We got 1. Let's see. We have go to this table. Oh, man. They got 1 fighter waves going back. 1. And here we also had 1 fighter wave with no damage. All right, back we got 1 fighter wave here. Wow, that's just amazing. Okay, so now we're going to roll here on our B3 table to determine what we got. So here we go. And we got us a 62. So let's drop into 62. We have a 109 3 low and a 110 130 low. Make sure, double check, 62, yes. Okay, we got a 109 at 3 low. And we'll move the dice tower here. And we have a 110 here at 130 low. So now, after that, we specified the fighters. Now we do fighter cover M4. And we have good cover. And weather over the target was poor. Now I'm going to say no modifiers. All right, so good cover. If we get a 3, 4, 5, or 6, we run off these 2 guys. Okay, we got a 4, which is 2 waves first. 2 fighters. 1, 2. So neither one of these make it to us. They get run off by fighters. And that's that. Now, got nothing else to do. Got no damage, no hit. We're bringing it back in good shape. But this is mission 5. Next mission is going to be 6, where we lose all the advantages. So now we move here. And now we're over the base, and we need to find out what our weather over the base is. All right, so here we go. Weather over the base. We roll 2 dice. And let's see. Poor, good, bad. Okay, 4 to 10 is good. Other stuff could be nasty. All right, 9. Got lucky. 9 means it is good. No modifiers. So let's annotate that. Over England, we got good. Okay. Now, landing on G9. I'm going to flip over to G. We've got to find G first here. All right, here we go. Drop over here to G9. We're going to roll 2 die. We don't have, says CG10 notes. Oh. Well, man, we don't have to worry about that because we're not, we're landing on land. Oh, why does it say see these notes? So we roll 2 dice and basically 2 through 12 because we do not have any crew, no wounds. We have no tables. Let's see here. We have B, BL, which it talks about, which is our blue one here. And wings, we don't have any wings. Handheld, no wounds, no frostbite, no instruments. Shoot, we didn't get. We might have got a little outstanding shrapnel on that one. The flak got real close. So 2 through 12 will roll, and we got an 8. And their crew and B-17 are safe. Well, folks, another what I would deem to be a cakewalk. Now, what does that mean for mission 6? When we come back to do mission 6, it probably is going to mean we're going to be going nasty. Very nasty. But the targets for 10 for 6 are Abbeville, Mouet, Lille, Rotterdam, Antwerp, and Rowan. I guess it'd be Rowan. Yeah, Rowan. So the targets we can get are Abbeville, Mouet, Lille, which is here, Rotterdam, which is here, which is a zone 4. Antwerp, again, row 4. And Rowan, way over here, is also zone 4. That stretches our fighter cover as far as it can go. So, we're going to hope for a 1, 2, or 3. Keeps us in zone 3. So, if you have a comment, suggestion, help me with my lighting, whatever, leave me a note, leave me a comment, and we will definitely take a look at what we're doing wrong, and hopefully, if I get some suggestions on lighting, it will get better each time. Right now, it's not too bad, I don't think, but I won't know until I process the video. But that will be it for today's episode. Thanks for joining me. As always, I'm Captain Jake, wishing you fair winds and following seas. Until next time.